Here we are at the lathe. We've had 24 hours for the jb-weld to cure. You can just barely see This is Dave with the Crafted channel. I broke something expensive and I'm going to fix it with jb-weld. Broken handle, jb-weld. Something to clean it with. A spatula or putty knife to mix the glue with. A clamp. Something to wipe my dirty fingers off with. Let's get her done. jb-weld is an excellent kind of epoxy for putting together metal parts. It's machinable, it's tappable, it's neat stuff, and we're going to use it to fix this expensive handle. This came off of the lathe. We were mishandling it when we loaded it, and we pushed this up against something in the truck and it broke. This is made out of Zamac, which is a kind of pop metal, and this handle has a value of between $30 and $40 for a used one. It comes off of the lathe dated approximately 1938 to 1940, so it's 75 to 80 years old. So we're going to fix it. We're going to mix it right on the card that it came on. It has a piercer in the lid. We don't want to mix our lids up. Notice the white lid goes on the red bottle, black lid goes with black. If you mix your lids up, something that's on the lid could cause the other glue to kick over time and it would be ruined. We want to put out 2 equal lines. And I don't need very much for this project. So that's roughly 2 equal amounts of glue. We're going to mix it up. As we mix it, it turns gray. This particular variety of jb-weld sets in 4 to 6 hours and cures fully in 24 hours. And unlike other epoxies, like epoxy resin, this isn't easy to stir. You really want to mix it up with some kind of flexible blade like this. It could be a snap knife blade. You could mix it up with a pocket knife. It's something you can squeeze it out with. We got plenty of working time. We want to mix it thoroughly. Now I'm going to clean my parts, and these should be clean because I've not really touched them since we broke them, but just to make sure there's no oil on them, I'm going to clean them with brake clean. Brake clean rinses off oil residues. Look at it, it'll clean my finger. It will rinse off oil residues. It dissolves oil very quickly and it evaporates very quickly. So you're rinsing the oil away, letting the residue evaporate. Solvent has evaporated. You could use alcohol, you could use detergent and water, anything like that. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on both pieces. And that lets it soak into the structure, all the little nooks and crannies of the brake. And yes, it fits together nicely. Look at that. Now I have a clamp here ready to go. When you clamp things, you don't want to clamp them too tightly because you squeeze all of the glue out when you do that. Wow, that held together when I dropped it. It's amazing how sticky that stuff is. Alright, now I've got a little bit of squeeze out here. I'm going to polish that off. And then that'll let me look at my joint there and make sure that it is together straight. Nice thing about a clean brake like this is everything fits together perfectly, and it's kind of self-locking. Wow, I don't even think you can hardly see where it was broken. We'll let this cure for 24 hours. We'll install it on the lathe and give it a try.
One eternity later.
Here we are at the lathe. We've had 24 hours for the jb-weld to cure. You can just barely see, can't even see anything on this side. Check it out. Works just fine. Amazing stuff. Hope I don't have to fix any more knobs with it. Works good though. Highly recommended. Don't you want to go make sure that compressor ain't locked up before you buy it? That drill press motor ain't going to run it. You better hope that motor works.